Hello everyone and welcome to Minecraft Nope. This is Minecraft TV show reviews, more specifically, cartoons. Today we're going to be looking at Beware the Batman, Season 1, Part 1. So, let's see just how the show is. So, right off the bat, no pun intended, we can see the show is done in a unique CGI style, meaning computer generated. This series is kind of like Brave and the Bold in that it uses some lesser known villains, but at the same time it's vastly different. So we're going to kind of see why in this bit of an explanation I'm going to give and my thoughts on the show, exactly why I say that. So without further ado, let's start off with Gotham itself, shall we? As always, Gotham is a dark place, but I'm happy to say there are some hints to H.P. Lovecraft other than Arkham Asylum. I'm not going to tell you. Okay, so maybe I'll give you a small hint like that. But the others, you're going to have to look really close to find them. So let's move on to the fun part, the explanation of the characters and the deeper look at them. But who to start with? Batman? Too easy. How about we start with Alfred? Everyone loves Alfred, but this isn't the Alfred you're used to. You guys are used to seeing this Alfred.
Rough night of crime fighting, sir?
Very.
Well, you'll be happy to know I've drawn you a bath. Whenever you're ready.
What's the deal, Alfred?
I said I drew you a bath, sir. April Fools?
Very funny, Alfred. I guess I'll just take a shower.
Not a funny bone in his entire body.
Where he's an old gentleman who looks like he can't hurt a fly. But this one, he's a bit different, you see.
Is it bad?
Pain is not important right now.
You're supposed to be some sort of vigilante, aren't you? Forget about him and get us out of here!
Feel strong enough to get those two out of here while I deal with Pig and Toad?
Happy to be of assistance.
That should help the pain. And that should help with anything else.
Now, most don't know, but Alfred was a former secret agent. But in this version, it really hammers it in. He's not the feeble-looking man he normally looks in other series. He's much more gruff and much more younger-looking. But that's probably because this is a younger Batman, so keep that in mind during this explanation. Now, I'm not going to give you much more on Alfred, for obvious reasons. So let's move on to Batman. As I said, this is an early version of Batman, similar to Arkham Origins, where he's still green, but he's a bit more green in this than he is in the game, which really stands out to me. And it's very obvious it's nothing like the veteran Batman, because he misses very obvious clues that you, as a fan, will catch on very quickly, and that any other Batman will catch on very quickly too. And that's something I really like, because we really haven't seen young Batman really be young Batman. It's always felt like it's just Batman. Now you get to see him more as he's learning. But I don't want to get into him too much. So we're going to move on to the next character. So the next character I'm going to talk about, Tatsu, is very mysterious as you're coming up into the series. You're thinking this is just Robin, right? Just a female Robin. Well, not exactly. She's also known as Katana in this. Her story arc is rather intriguing, and I'm not going to go too much into her, other than I really do like what they've been doing with her, at least in the 13 episodes I've seen on this Blu-ray. Like I said, I'm not going to get into it too much, but just know it has something to do with the League of Assassins. And with that, guys, I'm not telling you anything else. So let's move on, shall we? Now, I want to get into the villains, but honestly, that would spoil a lot of the story. So, let's talk about the show itself. Really great thing is each episode actually fits with each other. So it doesn't feel like its own story that boom bang it's done moving on like how the other Batman shows are. This one even has recaps before each episode, and it really does work to its advantage. You feel like the episodes each go in order and fit with each other. Something I really like. But, let's see what else we like about the show. Now for the artwork of the show. You'll notice Batman has a very different look than what you've ever seen. He's a lot thinner, and in fact, the design for the entire show is different. It feels like you're watching a younger Batman, because of the fact he's thinner and not bulkier as the older Batman. It works a lot better than Batman Origins in that respect, that it's still a newer Batman, because he doesn't look like the uber strong Batman you always see. So it's something that's definitely a point to it. So the show in general, well, I'm gonna be totally honest. I mean 100% honest, guys. I've only seen 13 episodes. And honestly, I didn't think I would like this show. I wasn't a fan of the artwork when I first saw a few of the trailers for it. And just like Brave and the Bold, I already made an opinion before I had seen it. But honestly, I like it. After watching the first 2 episodes, I really got interested. Especially with the off-the-wall villains that you see. Granted, some of them aren't very good, but let's not get into that. I actually can't wait to watch the rest of it. And if you really are interested in seeing it and giving me your opinion, I will put a link to it in the description there, and you can pick it up at Warner Archives. They were the ones nice enough to send me Season 1, Part 1. I'm sorry. And as always, it is Batman's 75th anniversary. So happy birthday, Batman. Even if it's a few days too late, the sinners are proud of you. See you guys next time. Bye.